Okay, guys. So then we will do first of all a summarization till whatever we discuss. Then if I have a time, then I will told about remaining topic. Okay. So today, so actually last class or day before class, I have done some basic discussions. Okay, guys. First of all, for technical point of view, already told so many things about the personal related, but technical point of view, so compulsory. First one is service desk. One second. Okay, the first one is service desk. All things about a service desk. Okay, what is a service desk? Okay, what is a service desk, guys? So compulsory remember SPOC, single point of contact between user or a client or a customer to the IT employees. Okay, that is the first service desk point. What is service desk will do? Service desk, service desk is understand customer requirement, provide initial support to the customers. Okay, um, troubleshoot customer related issues. Okay, escalating the issues, managing the tickets, creating a ticket, open troubleshooting according to the ticket, escalating the ticket, check the status of monitoring the ticket status, managing SLAs, this kind of stuff is a service desk. Okay, so what service will do? So about what is service desk and what service desk will do it. This is the first one is important. Next one is service desk analyst. Who is a service desk analyst? Is a person. Service desk is just a term, but service desk analyst is a person who works at a service desk, who is dealing with a customer related issues, tickets, kind of stuff. What is a ticket? What is a ticket? So whenever anything hits the service desk, ticket will be created. So the hitting means maybe it is a customer approaches service desk for some incident report, or maybe for a problem or a service request. Maybe it is a alerting from the monitoring system. Okay, from monitoring system. So even if it is some event management or a monitoring system, even it is a alert comes, a ticket should be created. So ticket is a formal. It's a document contains about issue, about a user or a customer related information, location, issue note and technician note and work progress, and other ticket linking is also a ticket. What is a ticket? What are the priorities? Priority of a ticket. Priorities like what is P1, what is P2, what is P3, P4. Guys, higher to lower means P1 is a very high, P4 is a lower ticket. So P4 lower, P3 medium, P2 is high, and P1 is urgent or a very high. That is, I think so. I told that one. So otherwise, you can simple, guys. Don't worry, see simple it is. Ticket priorities also you can tell. SLA priorities are like this. You can see SLA priorities are ticket priorities means service desk priorities. Critical priority, high priority, normal priority, low priority. Or low priority, medium priority, high priority, or urgent. That kind of stuff is also. Okay, what is a P1? Complete business down situation or a single critical system down with a high financial impact. the client is unable to operate. These kind of stuff comes under P1. P2 is a major component of a client ability to operate is affected. Some aspect of business and continue, but a major problem. Okay, that is P2. So P3, P4 also will be there. Lot of information available. Some are trusted one is there, some are you can ignore it like that. BMC is a trusted one, of course. So this is the priority. You can see P1, P2, P3 information. Impact and priorities will be changes. Okay. So the response time. Okay. Response time. Actually, it is a response time is 5 minutes. Solution is in 1 hour, I think so. I think already I given to you. Very good question, guys. Service desk softwares. So I think that is also I didn't told. Service desk softwares or tools. What are the name it is? Lot of things are there. One of the thing is BMC, Helix, ITSM, ServiceNow. What is the tool you are using? I don't know. Jira desktop, Jira ITSM is there. In a Jira, there is a 3 things are there. One of the thing is Jira ITSM is there. Okay. ZOHO, GLPI, fresh service, OSTicket. Some are open source type, means freely can start using. Some are as a paid versions. Okay. ServiceNow is a powerful, guys. Once you are completed your version test, so then also you can start learning either ServiceNow, Jira or Fresh Service is useful for you. Okay. There is a lot of service desk tools are there. Just I'm trying to give a list of tools. Okay. Some list of tools. Even for a monitoring tools also there. You will get a certain monitoring tools. So I'm giving list, but you can try, you can easily get some information. Nagios, Nagios, Zabbix, PRTG. It is in the PPT already. Okay, information is in PPT. PRTG. This is also a monitoring tool. Whatsup Gold. Whatsup Gold monitoring tool. Okay, so don't confuse. Some Solarwinds also. SolarWinds, there is a network monitoring tool is there. SolarWinds network performance monitoring or network monitoring tools also there. Okay. So there is so many monitoring tools. Okay, a Relic application monitoring tool it is. There is several monitoring tools are there. Just take a name, try, guys. You have to try. Okay, and very important. What is event? Alert. What is an event? What is an alert? What is incident? What is workaround? What is problem? What is change? What is service? What is the difference between incident and problem? Guys, sometimes some ununderstandable questions also there, means non-relevant questions. Non-relevant questions also there. Means what is the difference between network and incident? What is the difference between internet and a event? So non-relevant, it's completely out of the things. So what to tell? So some people will tell this is not belongs to us. Sir never thought that one. Guys, we are trying to give certain information, not everything. We cannot give all the information. Okay, all the 100% no one will give you. Even you cannot understand 100%. Okay, well, how much we are giving out of that, and 10 to 20% max to max you will understand. Even if you are try very hard, also 10 to 20% only. Remaining is you have to implement. You have to go and search, read it. Then you will understand better. Okay, so that's how you improve. Okay, so sometimes incident service requests both are there, and incident and problem is relation is there, but sometimes there is no relevant things are there. Then what to do? What is the difference between network and a incident? Network is network, incident is there. Okay, so for example, network is a connection of two or more devices is a network. So we can share the information or resources through the network, right? So we have a different network, LAN kind of stuff networks. What is an incident? Any issue is occurs, comes and enter. For example, in network, a switch is down. It is an incident. The network is down. Okay. So a wire connectivity is missing. So then network is down. Then we can call that one as an incident. Yeah, very good. Unplanned interruption to the IT services called a incident. Okay, so that's it. That's it. What is an incident? Unplanned interruption. Same thing. You can relevant like a network. Yeah, in the network, for example, switch is not working. Network is down. Now it is incident. Okay. If there is no connection, then you can try to connect it. Otherwise, no problem, guys. Tell both the side informations about this, about that. What is the difference between DHCP and change management? Okay, somewhere relation will be there, but if you don't get that relation, no problem. What is DHCP server? Tell first. Next, tell the change management. What is the difference between that is ServiceNow application to the Outlook application? Both are applications. Outlook is mail client application. ServiceNow is to manage the infrastructure, process, and service desk or help desk application it is. right? So if you don't know about that one, or if you know some information but you don't know exactly how to connect these two things in the differences, only just tell about that and tell about other one. Yeah, very good. Outlook is a part of Microsoft Office. Microsoft is a organization. Okay, guys. These are the main things about a service desk, and also I given a questions in that questions one. So there is a service desk related questions also there. Try it. Okay. Next one, we discussed more about networking, right? So networking basics also we discussed. Okay. So what we are discussed about networking. So about what is network, what we discussed, what is network, networking. Typing is difficult, it takes time. Internetwork, internetworking, yeah, interconnection, okay, of a two or more devices network. Communication between interconnected devices called a networking, or a connection of two or more devices called a network, and a communication between the connected devices called a networking. Why I said the second one, guys? Sometimes people will misfire with the interconnector, internet, interconnect, internetwork. Words are little confused sometimes. It is works on based on thing. So how much it is with, if you practice, if you telling, keep telling, you will get it. Okay. Next one is internetwork. Internetwork is a connection of a two or more networks. Internetworking. What is internetworking? Communication between two or more different networks. So in internetworking, we are using router because router is a internetworking device. That is also I told. Right. Next one is type of networks. Based on a geographical range. I keep telling, this has become very big lesson. Based on a geographical range. But up to now, what are we discussed, I will try to complete, guys. So remaining things, I will share the video. So then also I will add those information also in this one in a single or a double shot. So type of networks based on the geographical range. Okay, what are those things? LAN and MAN, WAN. Local area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. Okay. So other than this, there is a PAN, HAN, SAN, so many other things also came up. But very important is this. So local area network within the building, right? So maximum size is a building size. So from single room to maximum of a building. CAN, so campus area network within the campus, people can able to communicate each other. MAN, metropolitan area network within the city, people can able to communicate. WAN, wide area network, it is a global network kind of stuff. It is entire globe from one different geographical location to another geographical location. PAN, personal area network, it is connected to your personal devices to you. So that is personal area network, like your smart watches, mobile phones, smart belts, smart shoes, smart clothes, kind of stuff. Okay. And home area network, home automation related, home appliances. Okay, home like a kind of stuff. Yeah, using Bluetooth connectivity. Okay, So SAN is belongs to storage, and some other hands are there. I don't mind about it. Okay. Next one is I'm going directly to topology. In topologies, we discuss about a physical topologies, logical topologies. Physical topology means it is how you connecting a devices together. How you connecting a devices together. Okay. How you connect a devices together, that is a physical topologies, and how you configure a IP address based on that, it is a logical topologies. In bus top, okay, in physical topologies, topology means we are talking in the physical topology only. Bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology. Of course, some people keep telling that there is a tree topology. And not only a tree topology, guys, there is a point-to-point topology. Actually, say in the row, it is a hybrid. Hybrid means combination of two parts. Point-to-point topology, point-to-multi-point topology. The tree topology, and maybe some other topologies. Main important is bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, and hybrid topology are very important topologies. Bus topology is a single backbone wire, and devices are directly connected to the single backbone wire. Okay. So directly, guys, without nodes also, you have to speak like this. What is the bus topology? So devices connected to a single backbone wire. So data is communicating through this backbone wire only. It is a simple to configure, very less cost. Okay, but there is a problem. So if wire is down, then communication will stop, or maybe wire is stop somewhere, cut is happened, then further communication is gone. What is ring topology? A device is connected to another device, and other device is connected to another device. Like a last device will connected to the first device. Then it is like that, form a ring. Okay. So you want to communicate to one device to another device, you have to cross the between devices either in a clockwise or a anti-clockwise. Ring topology is a little difficult to configure, and also difficult to troubleshoot. Any device or a wire is down, so further communication will be difficult, and difficult to troubleshoot, difficult to scalable. Mesh topology, one device is connected to all other devices. So every device is connected to all other devices. So then it is provide a high redundancy type of connectivity, highly reliable network it is. If one device is down, other communications keep going. If one wire is down, remaining communication is keep going. It is a complex, difficult to troubleshoot, difficult to scalable, but it is redundant. So mesh topology kind of stuff is used in a SAN type of storages, okay, server rooms and core network areas. They use this mesh topologies. Okay, star topology, a device is connected, so all devices are connected to a centralized device. Okay, your computers are connected to a centralized device called a hub or a switch. Hub or a switch. Okay, so it is very easy to configure. little cost because of you are adding a additional device, not only a wires, here it is, additional device you are using. Easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot, but not much reliable as a mesh topology. Why? Because of we are depending on a centralized device. A system is down, still communication is going on. A wire is broken, still communication is going on. But centralized device is down, total communication will be stopped. But star topology is easy to configure, easy to scalable, and easy to troubleshoot. So you can easily understand where is an issue, so then we can able to troubleshoot. And easy to scalable means you can increase your size of your network by adding more stars and make it as a extended star topologies. Okay guys, that's the thing. Okay, if you combine two topologies like a mesh topology plus star topology, that is called a full mesh topology. That is a hybrid topology. Okay, so point to point means one device is connected to another device. That is a point to point only. One device is connected to multiple device. That is a point to multiple point. The tree topology is basically a bus topology. So that bus topology, this tree topology also comes under hybrid part only. Okay, tree topology is simply a bus topology, and all other topologies, other networks are connected to this backbone wire. Okay, so you can give an example, Geo fiber net. So they will give a one big lengthy cable. So all topologies, all home networks are connecting to that backbone wire only. Okay, so this is the physical topologies, guys. Next, physical devices, networking devices. Guys are okay or getting bored? Hub, switch, router, modem. These are the four are very important one. So additional things also there like a repeater. Okay, same thing, guys. When you do, you can how to practice. Put a networking devices. What are those names? And don't open any notes. You are already know. Once you read it, I'm telling. Once you read it, or once or twice you read it, completed. Then what to do? Take a one blank screen. So you can keep telling to that blank screen. Don't draw, don't type. Okay. So if you can able to remember, you can able to receive like that, you can able to practice like that. So if, whether anytime, anywhere, you can able to give an answer. It's not about only in an interview, guys. It is about things you can able to remember for a very longer time. It's a permanent memory will create. Because when we are in the IT, we should know the information. Hello. It's trading company. Okay, so hub. What is a hub? Hub is a non-intelligent device, right? Hub is for using in a LAN communication and simple LAN communication, not very big LAN communication. Single or a simple LAN communication means less devices, small LAN communication, small networks, small LAN communication. Okay. One second, guys. Okay, hub is a non-intelligent device used for a LAN communication, small networks. Okay, hub is mainly send a packets to everyone. Like a hub broadcasts packets to every device connected in the network. Okay, hub don't understand MAC address or a IP address. Hub also act like a repeater in a certain situation. Okay, just a repeater. What is a repeater? Repeater is a repeat the signal. For example, you want to communicate normal standard UTP or STP cable is 100 meters support data communication only. Whatever the category of the cable it is support 100 meters only. Okay, yeah, we didn't add a cables, right? So we'll add cables also. 100 meters support only. So it is a repeater, repeat the signal. Repeater, repeat the signal. Okay, so for long distance communication. In another words, guys, I given in one example, Wi-Fi extender. What is a Wi-Fi extender? You have a Wi-Fi router in your home or office, but you are sitting in a longer distance. You are not getting full signal. So, or maybe very less signal you are getting, or no signal you are getting. So what you do? You put a Wi-Fi extender. So then the Wi-Fi extender will receive a signal from your Wi-Fi router and repeat, and you will get a signal properly. So that is a Wi-Fi extender. That is also, we can say, repeater. Switches. Switch is a intelligent device. It understand MAC address, not IP address. It understand IP address. Hub is a layer 1 device as per OSI layer. Switch is a layer 2 device as per the OSI layer. Okay. Switch understand MAC address. Switch create a MAC address table. Switch initially do broadcasting the packets to everyone the everyone in the net, in the network, means everyone connected into the search. So to broadcast the message to everyone in the network initially like a hub, but once it is created a MAC address table, it do unicast. So initially it is broadcast the message to everyone in the network, then it is do unicast the messages to devices. Okay. This switch is a layer 2 device. There is a layer 3 switches also there. Layer 3 switches also act like a switch functionality and router functionality also there. Again, switch is for mainly LAN communication purpose. Switch we use it for a LAN communication, both small and large networks. Router is a internetworking device. Intelligent device, understand MAC IP address. It is a layer 3 device as per OSA layer. It is a layer 3 device. Router, root means path. Router shows best path to reach the destination. The which way you have to go to reach the destination. Which way you have to go to reach the destination, the router will tell you. Router is an internetworking device. Router is a internetworking device. It make a communication between different networks. Different networks. Next one is modem. Modulator and demodulator. Modulator, demodulator. So when you want to connect outside of your network, that to your internet, to ISP, to your exchange, we need a modem. It modulates your digital signal to analog signal, passes through telephone signals to telephone wires, because in a LAN communication, within the LAN, what we are using, the wired or wireless connectivity. Wired or a wireless connectivity. It's a different signal manner we are using, right? So we are using a LAN cables, okay? Standard LAN cables we are using, or maybe a Wi-Fi signals we are using to connect within your room, within your LAN. But when you are communicating outside of your LAN, so you have to connect it to ISP, then ISP to outside, right? So that is very long distance, so you cannot connect. So how to connect? So either through telephone wires or fiber optical cables. Who will convert this local signal to outside signal? That is modem, first one. Second one is it make a connectivity to your ISP. ISP, once connection is established, then ISP give you internet. So internet is received at modem. So modem is give it to router. Router is distributed to all other devices through the switches or a wireless access point. Okay. So I'm here, guys. It is I'm telling to connect wireless devices like a mobile phone, laptop, kind of stuff. What we need, wireless access points. Okay, wireless access point, AP, wireless access point. Guys, if you have a Wi-Fi router which we are using it at home or office, small office kind of stuff, better is understand based on the home. Okay, at home the Wi-Fi router, how many things it is doing? Okay, first of all, it is a modem. Built-in modem will be there. In generally built-in modem, sometimes the modem has to be separated. Okay, we have a U broadband in our office, that is modem is separated. Okay. U broadband, certain broadband, Airtel broadbands, sometimes it is separated. So first of all, fiber optical cable is comes. Okay, the first one you will get some fiber optical modem. It is not showing. Okay, so first of all you will get one kind of fiber optical modem is there. Okay, so from outside to inside you'll get one fiber optical connection, like it's a double connection. See, like this. So someone they tried in some different way. See, so Gujarat Private Limited, Ahmedabad, made in China box only it is. Okay. GPTL box. Yeah, this is the box. Optical fiber, fiber optic, U broadband internet connection. This is the box actually. It's not showing proper images, but it's okay. Nice fiber optical cable it is. Okay, so whatsoever it is, from outside to inside, you are getting a connection at home. So so here Wi-Fi router, either it is having a built-in modem or a separate modem. Okay, and it is a, of course, router because it is connecting both LAN and WAN communication is there, right? So inside to outside connection is there, different network, inside one different network, outside different network. The router is connecting, and routing is also doing this NAT/PAT kind of stuff. So that's we are using router. Okay, and if you have a wire type of connectivity, then hub or a switch, built-in hub or a switch is there. You can connect a wired devices. To connect a wireless devices, we have a wireless access points also there. And a lot of people get doubts, sir. Already we discussed, but I'm telling. Okay, sir, where is the DHCP server? So, and your Wi-Fi router is act like a default gateway also. No separate default gateway. We are maintaining at home because we don't need a separate gateway. We are using our Wi-Fi router as a default gateway. Your DHCP server. What is a DHCP server, guys? DHCP server assign an IP address to the client PC. You have a DHCP server. You have a PC. Okay, you are having a computer or laptop or mobile phone. Whenever you are connected to a DHCP server will give you an IP address. Okay, by default in a mobile phone or a laptop or a desktop, inside there is no IP address. Okay, still I don't know from where the people are learning these kind of stuff. Of course, non-IT related people may okay, but IT related people also, I don't know where you are getting this information. A lot of people asking me this thing, sir. By default, mobile having an IP address. By default, your laptop having an IP address is already configured. Why should we configure? No, 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 guys. So your laptop or a desktop. Yeah, when we need to communicate outside of our network, our logical network, okay, in our LAN, outside of our LAN, you want to communicate, you have to go through the default gateway. Okay. Outside of network, you want to communicate, you need a default gateway. Default gateway, by default, our router only, it is act like a default gateway because you have to go through the default gateway. Okay. Okay, DHCP server will assign an IP address to you, and our Wi-Fi router built in DHCP server is there. Intranet and internet. What is the difference between intranet and internet? That is also actually a good thing. intranet, internet. There is extranet is also there, but I'm not going over that one. Okay, I'm telling you about the intranet, internet only. Okay, intranet means, guys, think like this. You are in a LAN connector. Okay, you are in one network. Okay, in your network you have a server and other desktops also there, right? You are communicating within the LAN communication. That is, you are communicating to a certain device, means the remote device that is in your network only, in your logical network only, within your network only. So then it is a intranet. In your private network, it is there. Means your destination system, either it is a system or a server or a device which is inside your local network only, that is a intranet. Okay, to communicate within the network, you don't need internet also, right? That is. But for example, you want to access google.com, youtube.com, facebook.com. Those servers are not in your network, right? Not in your private network. It is outside of your private network. So how to access it? You need a internet, which is outside global network. It is networks of network. It is through that one we can be able to access. Extranet is different. Extranet is a private again. Intranet, extranet, both are private. Internet is public. Intranet, extranet, both are private only. But intranet means within your office, within your organization, within your LAN communication. Extranet means another private. One private is connected to another private. I told you just an example of intranet. For example, I'm going to example. You don't see, then you don't know. That's it. Simple. Okay. I tell my scenario, but you don't get it. That's the point. Okay. One day I created my one mail server. Okay. Mail server with a Microsoft Exchange. Okay. Microsoft Exchange is a application. By installing this application, I created a mail server. Okay. I was in my LAN communication only. Okay, in my LAN communication. So this is my client PC. So what I have to do from my client PC? I have to send a request and receive a information. Like this is my client. Client send a request, server responds. MAC address. I will tell MAC address. Okay. So first listen to this one. Okay. So this is a intranet because of I am not using any internet connectivity to access my server. Okay, access my server. But okay, so one point. Okay, so to access this server, I'm not required any separate connectivity. Simply a LAN connection is enough. Within the LAN, it is intranet. If it is not in your local network, then it is you have to communicate through internet. So that is outside of network. And specifically, I told this example. So I have internet connection. And my server is in intranet. Okay, my LAN is connected to internet, but my server is in my intranet. Within the network only I have. So I don't require, I no need to send a request to outside to connect my local server. My server is inside my PC only. You know what to do? Go to control panel. So when you send a request, the request is generally go for a internet only. And you should tell your system, your server is not in the internet, it is in the intranet. Okay. Find out internet options. This is the internet options. Security, local intranet, sites, advanced. Then you have to tell, see, I already have put a two things so many days back. Okay, you have to give your site, your domain or your website, not in the internet, it is in the intranet. Okay, you have a web server or you have some domain is there. Okay, do not go to internet. If your network is connected to internet, your network is connected to internet, but your server is in intranet, then you have to tell here my server is internet server, don't search in the internet. Okay, so that is the option. You want to see once more? Internet, security, local intranet. Okay. Someone asked, yeah, this is the point, guys. Okay, so MAC address. So why we miss the MAC address? So, yeah. NIC means network interface card, means to connect I put any device want to connect in network need NIC network interface card. Okay, earlier we have a wide cards are there, so NIC can be wide or wireless. Okay, not. So olden days we have a Ethernet card, NIC card. It is also called as a LAN card. It is a LAN card. It is an adapter to an system. It is an adapter. Okay. So Ethernet type of NIC, three type of Ethernets are there: Ethernet, fast Ethernet, and gigabit. Ethernet device is 10 Mbps. Fast Ethernet okay, fast Ethernet type of Ethernet is 100 Mbps. Gigabit Ethernet is 1000 Mbps or 1 Gbps. Small b only. Okay, this connection. Next, every NIC has a MAC address. The MAC address assigned or given by manufacturer at NIC. Manufacturer of a NIC. Okay, so MAC address is not works MAC. That's your question, right? MAC address works in LAN only, means valid in a LAN only. There is no LAN man communication, guys. Not a private and also. Every device having a unique address. MAC address is a also called as say, physical address. Is a hardware address. Of course, it is a unique address. Why it is called a unique address? It is not repeated. Means no two NICs. No two NICs having same MAC address. Okay, that's it is a unique address. Of course, you know 48-bit in size are represented in Pol hexa. This one. Okay, presented in Pol hexa. Okay, this is about NIC, guys. We cannot change MAC address. We can change IP address, but we cannot change the MAC address. Cannot be changeable. Use MAC address. We don't use for communication, but we can use MAC address mainly at Wi-Fi. At Wi-Fi router, you can use it for MAC binding purpose. Okay, at MAC binding means low connection to specific devices only. Hello, Wi-Fi connection to specific device only based on MAC address list. So you have to give a MAC address list. Okay, so based on that list only, it will allow the devices, allow the connections, Wi-Fi kind of stuff. That is MAC address binding. MAC spoofing is there. MAC spoofing is there. Okay, MAC binding is there. So that's the different things. Of course, Cisco, CCNA, that kind of stuff is different. Okay, so this is about a MAC address, guys. It is a permanent. Private, public IP address, that kind of stuff is not. Every device has a unique address, and within the LAN communication, so of course, WAN communication also MAC address is there. It is not like that. Once you cross the border, your MAC address is invalid. That's the only one thing you have to remember. Okay, otherwise you have to go to CCNA class. Okay, so point is, this is your LAN communication. You are communicating from A to B. Of course, while you're sending a message, packet contains source MAC address and the destination MAC address. Source MAC address and destination MAC address. A to B communication. But when your A is communicating outside of the network, so up to this device, A's MAC address, source MAC address kind of stuff is there. But packet is going out, A's IP address is there, but A's MAC address is not going. Remember guys, A to B communication in the LAN. When you are sending a packet, A MAC address, A IP address, B MAC address, B IP address, right, to send. But A is sending a packet to outside of the network, means not in the same LAN, it is outside of their LAN. Through router it is sending outside. Okay, so A has, while sending A MAC address, A IP address, with that one packet will send up to router. Then router sending your packet outside with A IP address only, not A MAC address. Okay, once network changes, IP address may be there, but not MAC address. Okay, MAC address is again different. Okay, that's enough. So that's entire transaction explanation will take time, and that to some people, if you don't understand, that will confuse them. Okay, what are the things we are discussed? What are the things we miss? OSI and IP address. Just I will give you OSI layer list. Anyone remember OSI layer list? What is this first one? Application layer. Presentation layer. Session layer. You can also tell guys, no problem, I don't mind about it. Session layer. Transport layer. What is the third one? Layer 3, network layer. Layer 2, data link layer. Physical layer. Okay, already I told this is hub, the device. It is a, guys, last 3 layers, bottom layers, and also called as bottom 3 layers and hardware layers, and there is a hardware devices. Okay. Server layer, database layer. What is that one? Yeah, server layer, database layer, database server layer comes under application layer, web server. Okay, we discussed the servers and services. So those are all servers comes under application layer only. Okay, so router. Transport layer is part of OSI layer, provide end-to-end connectivity. These 3 are belongs to software layers, but I will explain guys. I can't type everything because already we given information. This is I type because of, I think for your batch or another batch I'm missing this one. That's why I'm telling. Okay, so application layer is actually dealing with the application part, client side application. Server applications comes under application layer, and the protocols, port numbers comes under this application layer. Right, you are using a web browser, application layer. Web server application like a Tomcat is there, then it is application layer. protocol HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, that is a guys, protocols and port numbers also important, compulsory check it. And out of that one, so there is a HTTP and HTTPS difference is mostly asked question. Okay, both are used for a web communication. Port number of HTTP is 80 by default and HTTPS is 443. Okay, so HTTP plain text format, HTTPS, sorry, HTTP not encrypted data, HTTPS encrypted data. Okay, so HTTPS secure compared to HTTP. Next one is FTP protocol. FTP protocol, it is a 2021 port number. It is 2 port numbers are there. Okay, and next one is SSH, this secure remote access purpose port number is 22, and the telnet unsecure protocol, it is port number is 23. Both are for a remote access. Next one is RDP, remote desktop protocol 3389 is a port number. RDP, remote desktop protocol, which is port number is 3389. SMTP, POP3, IMAP version 4. These are all mail communication related. SMTP protocol is port number is by default 25. Okay, which is used to send mails. POP3, okay, POP3 is a 110. MAP version 4 is 143. Okay, yes, POP3 and IMAP both are used to send and receive emails. Okay, so any leftover is there? Yes, Kerberos and LDAP is there. NTP, okay, TFTP, trivial file transfer protocol. NMP, BR, OS, Kerberos and LDAP. Why I put a line by line, guys? Like these are the belongs to web communication. This is a file server related, file upload, download kind of stuff. This is remote access, remote server access, remote machine access kind of protocols. This is the mail communication protocols. It is a time synchronization related protocol. It is either full capital or full small. It is good. NTP, network time protocol for time synchronization. I'm getting time from my Windows time.windows.com server. Okay, port number is I think 123. Trivial file transfer protocol for a remote configuration purpose. Port number is 69. SNMP is 161 and 162. Okay, you have to verify. LDAP port number, sorry, Kerberos is port number is 88. Okay, and LDAP port number is 389. Both are for a authentication purpose. One more is there, no, DHCP is a 67, 68, DNS 53. What is the use of DHCP DNS? That's we have to discuss, but already had talked. Okay, guys, protocols and port numbers deal by. What is the presentation layer will do? Encoding, decoding, encryption, decryption, compression, decompression. Presentation layer do data encoding, decoding, compression, decompression, encryption, de-encryption. Session layer is do what is session layer? They will add a session ID. So new session will be created and the session will be there till a complete transaction from source to destination, destination to source. The complete transaction completed, then session ID will be terminated or closed. Till the time it will maintain the session. But any interruption is occur at your network, so then the session ID can be terminated after certain period of time, means within the seconds only, guys. Transport layer do segmenting. It segment the data, it chop the data into small pieces, in numbering on the data. So based on those pieces, numbering and sequencing, error correction, okay, also done by transport layer. TCP UDP protocol multiplexing and demultiplexing. This is another question, difference between TCP and UDP. Okay, so transmission control protocol, user datagram protocol. These are the protocols comes under TCP type or UDP type. TCP is an acknowledgement based protocol. UDP don't use any acknowledgement. TCP source knows destination received a packet. UDP source don't know destination received a packet or not. Okay, so that's why TCP type protocols are reliable protocols, connection oriented protocols. UDP protocols are connectionless protocol and non-reliable protocols because of source don't know whether destination received a packet or not. Okay, guys. And here is a small point. Connection oriented, connectionless. Those are not belongs to any wired or a wireless communication. Guys, I am using HTTP here. I connected to Wi-Fi. I am communicating to my HTTP things. See, HTTPS, HTTP, HTTPS, like that I am connecting, right? So I am connected to wireless, okay, Wi-Fi only. Then HTTP or HTTPS is TCP type communication, but I am using wireless. So what is that? No, guys, it is. So some people, because of they don't have a lack of knowledge, they'll give misguideline. Okay, so some may will get this information like this. TCP we use at wired connection, UDP in the wireless connection. No. It's a type of protocol. Connection oriented means two-way connectivity. Two-way connectivity means source send, destination received, and destination will give acknowledgement, means two-way communication is there. Okay, connectionless means single way communication. Source sent, destination received or not received, source don't know. Okay, so destination not telling I received a packet to the source. That's why source don't know. That is TCP type and UDP. There is a protocols. TCP type protocols are there. UDP type protocol. UDP type protocols are mainly DHCP, TFTP, and DNS protocols comes under UDP type protocol. Most of the protocols are TCP type protocols. Okay, so multiplexing and demultiplexing of protocols. So the packet is the PDU. We call it as a segment at a transport. This segment is sent to the network layer. At network layer, it will add a source IP address, destination IP address, and routing information, means how to reach the destination information also added to the your segment. So then it is become packet. This packet is sent to the data link layer. Data link layer added with the MAC address, source MAC address, destination MAC address, and CRC. Okay. So can I put like a otherwise source IP plus destination IP address, your segment, then it is become packet. Now it is source MAC address plus destination MAC address as a header to your packet. CRC. Okay. Then it is become frame. Okay. Guys, what is CRC? Cyclic redundancy check, used for error correction. Not error correction, error detection. Remember, transport layer, error correction. Data link layer, error detection because of CRC. CRC is an algorithm to check your data is good or corrected. Error detection. Next, at physical layer, this frame is converted into bit stream. That's it. And based on your media, it can be converted into either electrical signal, or a light wave, or a radio signal, or a light. Okay, so this is your OSI layer. See how it is. I told entire OSI layer in a 15 minutes. Maybe I have taken more. The last part is there, that is IP address. Entire one day will complete your networking part. Some people will definitely feel unnecessarily we ask sir, he told so many things. IP address is a logical address and also called as uniquely identify a device in network. Uniquely identify a device in the network. Okay, so every device in network need IP address to communicate in network. To communicate in network. Okay, to communicate in the, so that is every device in the network need an IP address to communicate in the network. Next, okay, so in IP address, of course, IP address can be changeable. MAC address cannot be changeable. IP address is a logical address, and MAC address is a physical address. Okay, IP address version 4, version 6. IPv4, how many bits, guys? 32 bit, and IPv6 is 128 bits. Okay, it's a 32 bit. 2 bits are there. Here it is, 128 bits are there, means zeros and ones are 32. So 2 to the power of 32, it is around a 4.3. Remember, 4.3 billion IP addresses we are getting. Here it is 2 to the power of 128. We are getting, it is 3.4 into 10 to the power of 38. It's a billions of IP addresses we are getting. IPv4 actually we are writing in the like this 3 octets, 4 octets. We are writing the 4 octets in the decimal format. Okay. In IPv6 we are writing in the hexadecimal format. In this one, in a blocks wise, it means there is a 4 blocks, colon, 4 blocks, colon. Like this, we are doing this one. So we have a totally 8 blocks are there. Hexadecimal format. Each block contains 4 things are there. Okay. So here it is. We have divided into 4 parts. Means the first one is called the first octet. Okay. Second octet. Third octet. Okay. Some people write in a W, X. Okay. So I'm not going with IPv6 guys. I'm telling IPv4 is the total range. Okay, IPv4 total range of IP address 0.0.0. Okay, better once again. Just this is for only your recollection and review purpose, guys. Because whatever the left or whatever it is, that is not main important. Because what you learn already, if you forget that one, that is very dangerous. That's why I'm telling. And also you asked it. That's the point. Okay. This is total range of IP address divided into 5 classes. To my PC, guys. Class A, class B, class D, and class E. Of course, 0 to 127, 128 to 191, sorry, 192 to 223, 224 to 239, 42, 55. This is a R&D type. Okay. Some R&D, we don't use it anyway. We don't need this one. This is multicasting. We don't require. And this is the unicast. We are using these things. We are using this thing. The subnet mask for a default subnet for a class A, default subnet mask for a class B. What happened? Application problem. Saving your changes taking longer than usual. Okay. Now let's 255.255.0.0 class C 255.255.255.0 is a default subnet mask. So compulsory ranges and their default subnet mask and network and host portion of the IP addresses also go through that one. Okay. So guys, this is a main part of your networking, and private IP addresses, public IP addresses also there. You can also try those things, netpad. Are you okay with this part, guys? Networking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you want, I will add so take just 10 minutes break. So I will take up to 1:30 like that, more than 1:30, 1:40 I will take today class. Okay, because it's a today last. I will explain few things. What is an Outlook? What is VPN? What is DHCP? What is DNS? Okay, what is what? And already you know this operating system and all. That's because if I told that one, these points will miss it because VPN is the most common question. Outlook is most common question. Okay. If you want, I will share the video otherwise. So I will talk about what are we completed and I will share what are the things are should be completed. Whatever it is, guys, take a 10 minutes, come back in at 12:45. My system got hanged today. Just now. Okay, take a break.